Guys, this is Courtney Kidd from Floyd County School of Innovation. I am here to talk to you all today about my grant, Why It Matters, a real look into real life biology. A couple of things that I'm going to talk to you all about today throughout the course of this, looking at the inspiration for my project, the purpose, like what I'm hoping for my students to achieve, how I intend to spend the money from the grant funding, the plan of action that I have for the students, how I will assess them, and then for future sustainability. The inspiration for this project comes from a conversation that I literally have with my kids every year. I hear, Miss Kidd, when am I going to use this? Why does this matter? Am I ever going to use this when I grow up? And as a veteran teacher, those are questions that, I don't just want to give them those same old answers of when you go to college or when you go to the doctor. I want them to see the actual application. So the intention with this grant is I have designed it to be able to purchase some materials, especially from like the forensic science field. So I can collaborate with our health teacher. I can collaborate with our criminal justice teacher, working with my introductory biology classes, some of our computer science programs, to be able to show them the incorporation across curriculum to kind of just enhance their exposure to the ways that science are actually used in real life. The purpose behind it is not so much just the addressing of content. I'm looking more at the design for this to be able to like increase their confidence. I want them to have the ability to make sense of problems when those issues are posed to them. I want them to be able to look at quantitative and qualitative data, be able to crunch the numbers, but at the same time making careful observations about surrounding environments and things that could actually impact situations. So I have chosen lab sets that will require them to use those reasoning skills. On the slide that you're seeing now, this is a breakdown of how I projected the use of money for my project. You'll notice everything on here from studying heart rate using Daphnia, coroner's reports, DNA fingerprinting, analysis of drugs and different powders to kind of give them not only just the criminal aspect of it, but so they can actually do some chemical engineering and chemical biology in conjunction with all of this. And then it kind of wraps up at the bottom with a food analysis mystery that I would like to use to link into like nutrition and real life biology situations. In total, the grant that I like, total it ranked up to almost $1,000. So I did request the full $1,000 from the ARI grant, but kind of curious to see how all of those projects go and if we can get that many in the time limit. Plan of action is to use these as activities like clinical lab sciences, criminal forensic science, like I said, in conjunction and in collaboration with other teachers. Anything from hair analysis, blood analysis, soil with our agriculture program. I just really want this to be cross-curricular. So the students will be working with mock scenarios for these explorations. The mode of assessment that I intend to use in this instance is going to be for the students to deliver not like written full out reports or oral speeches, but based on the situation, it may be a lab report, it'll be a clinical report, it'll be an autopsy report. It just depends on each activity in its standalone self. I want them to be exposed to different kinds of reporting. So those I do expect to be criminal and clinical. Oh, excuse me. And then sustainability, a lot of the items in these kits, they're not consumables. They are things that can be used for a number of years. And then some of the ones like the Daphnia, for instance, the kit itself and the way the lab works, that is one that can be replenished and it can be used for years to come. So I'm really curious to see how all these activities go with my students.